No politician succeeds without the Buganda Kingdom Institution. It is a precedent. Fellow Ugandans across the country and in the diaspora, we all agree that His Highness King Ronald Muwenda Mutebi II has welcomed all tribes and nationalities to reside in the Buganda Kingdom region without prejudice of your tribe, ethnicity, nationality, religion, or political affiliations, but loved you all.
Ssaabasajja mu lukiiko lwe yasobola okuliorganizinga abanyarwanda ne tuba n'omuntu atukiikirira Oweekitiibwa Simon Kayitane. Kitegeeza bw'abanga Ssaabasajja asobola okuliorganizinga abanyarwanda ng'ate ye nga kabaka wa ggwanga ery'Abaganda mu Buganda.
Here is the test. It is time to give back your love and support to him. To whom do you pledge your allegiance to? His Highness the King, Ronald Mutebi II, who has shown love to all, or Bobi Wine, who insulted and disrespected him as Nalumansi in his song, and when asked to apologize to him, he refused, just as described in the one-year conducted investigation report, which came down with a written 120 pages report, supported with a 2 hours video exhibits of evidence, at a cost expenditure of more than 30,000 USA dollars, a report we presented to His Highness the King, his wife, Prime Minister Charles Peter Mayiga, and Bobi Wine. The report narrated the premeditated and endorsed conspiracy plot by Bobi Wine's unruly immoral movement supporters to attack the Buganda Kingdom Authority and institution with malice, defamations, insults, threats, and disrespect to His Highness the King, his wife Mama Slavia Naginda, and his Prime Minister Charles Peter Mayiga in the very condescending manner, to fulfill their hidden objectives. As a result of this, they have tarnished their hard-worked-for legacy for historians to take note. Fellow Ganda people, without the support of Buganda Kingdom Mengo institution and its authority, you have no kingdom. Wise up and put your brains together and boycott Bobi Wine, whose movement has attacked it.
Kyagulanya zaakozesa babulogo okutyobola obwakabaka mu mbeera ey'obwakabaka obwakabaka bwaffe tubuwa ekitiibwa okutyobola obwakabaka kwatandikira ku Kyagulanyi ku bubbi bwa ttaka natandika okujolonga obwakabaka n'olwaleero ayagala kungamba nti ayagala nnyo obwakabaka osinga Baganda mu mbeera ey'obwakabaka obwakabaka bwaffe tubuwa ekitiibwa Kyagulanya zaakozesa babulogo okutyobola obwakabaka bangi sijja kumenya omu babiri sijja kumenya n'omu naye nze nkugambye babuloga n'abantu abalala bangi abamuli ku lusege okutyobola obwakabaka buno.
Ate mu ngeri y'emu gye tubadde tujja tukikolamu mpulidde abantu bangi nnyo nga bagamba bannaaye mba mugenda okwekalakaasa ate temugenda nga mwambadde bereeti temugenda nga mwambadde ebimyufu. Bannaaye muleke kubuzaabuza bantu.
Nyinza okuba nga nze nsobodde okwesowolayo n'enjogera naye behind me there are hundreds or even thousands or even millions of people behind me. Maybe munawulira message ne acting ogasa nojja tugenda kukuba amajja amavundu gaza olinnyayo wallahi nkulayirira gaza ojja wano tugenda kukuba amajja amavundu wane Mayiga you are capable of anything. To be honest with you, Mayiga, I'm ready to die with you. Basic way. I will abuse you. Wagata chichangasa. Chichangasa. You want nobody. Nayango in order to say, I'm going to jump in Boston. Kola nismani sakate. Wakabidia. And I don't regret. Tota wana chujja kukuba majama.
All the past and present Uganda politicians, especially presidents, knew the truth of working with the Buganda institutions to be successful. From the late President Dr. Milton Obote marrying a Muganda politically, despite the latter destroying it, the late President Idi Amin Dada bringing back the body of King Mutisa II. President Museveni worked with His Highness Ronald Muwenda Mutebi II in order to mobilize Baganda during the 1980-1985 Bush guerrilla war and later restored the Buganda Kingdom. No politician succeeds without the Buganda Kingdom Institution. It is a precedent. All the past presidents knew the truth about working with and respecting the Buganda Kingdom's authority and institution. But now it is regrettable, obnoxious, and despicable Bobi Wine, who claims to want to become the president of Uganda, does the opposite by allegedly endorsing the attacks on the Buganda Kingdom Institution with impunity without prejudice, attacking His Highness the King, his wife, and Katikiro, the chief administrator.
Peter Mayiga, kati gwe nkwagala ng'omuntu ku Mitchell grounds batweke mulwingi babiri twekube Katikiro wantamye n'ontamye mu kuntama n'abagereka ajja wano mu Boston kukola ekisaakaati kageza najjanja kwekalakaasa gy'agenda ngenda kwekalakaasa ndoza mumpita mmere munyongera obuto oba mwagala Abaganda babi.
All the past and present Uganda politicians, especially presidents, knew the truth of working with the Buganda institutions to be successful. Fellow Ugandans, engage your brains. Politically, things do not add up. Many hidden mysteries are only known to the few, not his followers. Therefore, Bobi Wine's supporters, wise up and do not sacrifice yourselves without asking him tough questions. Bobi Wine and his movement, holding on to their poem, "We are removing the dictator," feel free and believe in having a license and a right to insult anything under the sun as a right, free to abuse and bully fellow Ugandans without prejudice. That is wrong and should stop. Ugandans, we rise up to resist such lunacy. Who in their right mind can reward our nation Uganda to Bobi Wine after attacking the Buganda Kingdom Administration and His Highness the King Mwe Ba-Boyi II and his wife Mama Slivia Naginda? It is next to impossible. We rise up in search of justice for them. Justice delayed is not justice denied. It is tough to be the Katikiro of Buganda Kingdom because Prime Minister Charles Peter Mayiga gets pressure from both sides, from the government, and insults from Bobi Wine and his movement with a hidden agenda. Baganda subjects many are unruly and very hard to govern. It is a shame and hypocrisy that Bobi Wine, while in the parliament, did not table a bill or legislate to free culture and traditional leaders to be free and engage in politics and advocate for their subjects because they are barred by the laws passed by the parliament, the truth which these hypocrites' opposition leaders failed to explain to their supporters, but made them believe otherwise, which has led them attack Katikiro Charles Mayiga, who is handcuffed by law. Therefore, we pledge our allegiance to His Highness the King Mwe Ba-Boyi II and support his administration led by Katikiro Charles Mayiga. We call upon all Ugandans to join us in defending and protecting their legacy by isolating ourselves from Bobi Wine and his movement. Fear not, Bobi Wine and supporters are powerless with a mysterious hidden agenda only known to the very few, and at the same time, benefiting financially. History, we judge and condemn this generation for having been blind and failed to resist Bobi Wine's attacks on the Buganda Kingdom Administration, King, and his wife. All protests must abide by human rights laws, domestic and global. In the process of protesting against Bobi Wine and his unruly, undisciplined, immoral movement, we call upon all Ugandans to boycott Bobi Wine's National Unity Platform USA Convention 2024. The same party also protested against the Buganda Kingdom Institution Conference, in which King Mwe Ba-Boyi II's wife, Mama Slivia Naginda, was the main guest speaker at the event. This USA National Unity Party is led by Dr. Daniel Kawuma, a Superior Court Constitution violation convict, according to the court records we possess as evidence. The Constitution is a pillar of democracy that protects all rights of human beings globally in civil societies. Without it, you have yourself a barbaric society. Therefore, within that definition, the USA National Unity Platform Party is led by a barbarian, Dr. Danny Kawuma. No wonder his barbarians insulted the king's wife, Mama Slivia Naginda, and his Katikiro Charles Peter Mayiga, with threats to beat them with rotten eggs and many cases of abuse, and also disrespected them in a very condescending manner. You cannot claim to love the king, and then you threaten to beat his wife and his prime minister, who serves under his pleasure. That is unacceptable. To boldly do so, the motive is questionable, just as proved in the investigations report that their barbaric attacks and insults were endorsed, premeditated, and pre-planned to fulfill their hidden agenda attack on Buganda Kingdom Institution. This message is being brought by Expose Bullies Against Women Advocates organizations.
ayagala okutesa nayo wekutu totawana ayagala munyoma nowembazulwa ate totawana afumulezo ayogera ebigambo bye bitono naye nga kyategeeza alaba emasomo gyoyo ate nalaba ensonga ayitibwa salambwa embuga ye tezanyirwamu walala ulira amasanyu mwana wa mutesa walala ulira amasanyu muzukulu wachwa mwogerako nefuna eddembe buli mwogerako ngo mama ulira mwenyango mama ulira alikukwatako guli mwoja olitasagasa